Hi, this is Matt Steininger with the Longmont Observer, and we're going to be talking about A Kid Who Would Be King, which is a new movie. It's a new kids movie, so don't expect it to be, an adult film. However, I think it is decent for, parents and adults to watch as well as if you like kid movies. It reminds me of kind of the feelings I had when I saw The Explorers or like Rookie of the Year, A Kid in King Arthur's Court, things like that. Maybe I wouldn't say as good as Goonies or something like that, but maybe Flight of the Navigator, that kind of thing, where it's not the best kids movie, but it's better than a forgettable one. It's something, if you're a kid, if you're 10 years old and you're watching it, it's going to be one of those movies that you look back on nostalgically. You're not going to really forget it. For me, it was a movie called Heavyweights. Like, it's a middle of the road movie, but I love it. It's so nostalgic for me. One thing I thought was really awesome was our main character was played by Louis Ashbourne Serkis, who's Andy Serkis's son, and he does a great job. His acting was much better than most of the characters in the film, and I liked him. I would like to see him in more movies. Hopefully he does more stuff. I think he's learned a lot from his dad, and he's got a great coach to learn from. Some of the other characters, not so great for adults, but perfectly fine for if you're a kid. The main secondary kid that's his best friend, Betters, he was really annoying for about the first half, and but then came into his own. Some of the other main characters like Lance and Kay, they were okay. I mean, nothing that stood out for me, but I didn't mind them. Rebecca Ferguson as Morgana, she also did a really good job. I thought she was a great villain. And I thought the story overall was pretty good. I mean, it's a present day film about this kid that finds the sword in the stone, and he's able to remove it. No one else can. And of course, that means that he's king, and he's got to prove it to everybody. That's one of the things that I liked, is people didn't just automatically be like, oh, and bow down, He had to kind of prove by his actions that he was worthy of the respect. And he did get the respect. So I like that aspect. Also, the kind of henchmen, these demon horsemen that are of flame that come out, looked great. I thought they were very menacing. A little too easy to beat, but that's okay. It's a kid's movie. And Morgana was difficult. She was really difficult to defeat, and they showed that very well. So overall, I liked the movie. I think it's great for kids. When I was watching it, in my aisle, there was this kid. He was probably maybe about 5 or 6. And at the end, when they were fighting Morgana and they win, he jumps out of the seat. And he's like holding on to the seat in front of him, and he's cheering, and he's like, yeah, yeah. Like, he was all excited. So I really liked that. There's nothing to really spoil. I mean, it kind of follows the original storyline that you've all been aware of King Arthur and Morgana and the Lady of the Lake and the Sword and the Stone. So it's predictable, but it's a kid's movie, so that's fine. I'm going to give A Kid Who Would Be King a B+. I think it's a good movie for kids. It's something they'll remember as they get older. It'll be nostalgic for them. For the adults, it's fine to watch. You're not going to be blown away or anything, but you're also not going to be bored or annoyed. I think that you'll enjoy it just as much, It'll be like you'll walk out of there going, it was all right. Or it might remind you of movies that you loved when you were a kid. So comment below and let me know your thoughts on this movie if you've seen it. Links to all of my stuff is in the description below. You can check that out. If you're watching this on the Longmont Observer's website, then you can go to my YouTube channel to get those links. It is showing at the Regal here in town, so feel free to go check it out there. I'm Matt Steininger with the Longmont Observer, and I will see you on the next video.